Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjaeyat TV. Public meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom. The House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom hosted another round of the public meetings of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. In these meetings, the Grand Jurist meets various groups of seminarians, clerics, religious scholars, activists, and the public groups of people. Discussions on Islamic fiqh and beliefs are also part of these meetings. PR manager of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi visits resting places of pilgrims in Holy Karbala. Sayyid Arif Nasrullah, the PR manager of the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, made visits to several schools which have turned into residences for the great number of pilgrims who come to this holy city during the Arbaeen pilgrimage. In this visit, the Grand Jurist PR manager learned about the services provided for the pilgrims at these schools and appreciated the efforts by the Karbala Educational Department. He further requested the volunteer workers to serve pilgrims in this time of the year and turn this pilgrimage into a memorable journey. At the end, Mr. Nasrullah stated that all Iraqis are honored to serve the Shia and lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, who come to this country from all across the world. Activities by the Office of Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul Karim Haeri in Holy Karbala. The Office of Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul Karim Haeri, a famous teacher of advanced Islamic courses of jurisprudence in Holy Karbala, hosted large numbers of Shia believers and lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, to commemorate the martyrdom of the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. In this commemoration, Ayatollah Haeri delivered lectures to the public and led the congregational prayers. PR Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi serves pilgrims. The Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala continues to serve the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, during the glorious Arbaeen pilgrimage. Like the previous years, this office serves pilgrims with warm food, beverages, and fruits, and provides them with resting place. The temporary office of the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala continues to host large numbers of clerics, cultural activists, and religious experts. These personalities meet with the members of the Grand Jurist's office and discuss the latest situation of the Shiite and Muslim world. Further, issues on Islamic beliefs, jurisprudence, and history are also discussed in these meetings. Community of Clerics continues cultural programs in Arbaeen 2020. The community of clerics affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi continues its numerous cultural and religious programs in Arbaeen 2020. This community has set up several centers to help pilgrims with their religious questions on a daily basis. These centers are manned by experienced religious experts who welcome pilgrims in various places, such as the pole number 1211 in Najaf to Karbala Road and elsewhere. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Najaf establishes Religious Questions Center. In compliance to the orders of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, the Office of the Grand Jurist in Holy Najaf established some Religious Questions Centers in the road from Najaf to Karbala. In compliance to the orders of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, the Office of the Grand Jurist in Holy Najaf established some Religious Questions Center in Najaf to Karbala Road to help pilgrims and visitors with their religious inquiries. These centers welcome great numbers of pilgrims on a daily basis on pole numbers 175 and 376. Activities by Marjaeyat TV studio during Arbaeen 2020. Marjaeyat TV continues its live coverage of the glorious Arbaeen walk. The Shiite network airs religious programs in the three languages of English, Persian, and Arabic. Additionally, Marjaeyat TV streams some of the cultural and religious programs at the temporary office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala. Shia Societies Association tours Husseini processions in Diwaniya, Iraq. Some delegations from Shia Societies Association affiliated to Imam Shirazi Foundation in Holy Karbala began some field tours to the Husseini processions and mawakib in Diwaniya city of Iraq. In these visits, the members of the Shia Societies Association learned about the activities of these Husseini mawakib and conveyed the prayers and instructions of the Grand Jurist to these lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them. Zaid Shahid Center, Imam Hassan Center, Imam al-Mushtaba Center, Ansar al-Hussein Community, Babul Hawaij Community, and Imam Ali Hadi Mawkib were among the centers that hosted these delegations. Fatima Zahra Institute welcomes pilgrims in Holy Karbala. Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institute, affiliated to the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, serves large numbers of pilgrims at 2 different guest houses in the vicinity of the Holy Karbala. These 2 centers provide pilgrims with warm food, beverages, and resting place. Each year on the day of Arbaeen, millions of Shia believers travel to the holy city of Karbala on foot and send their respect and tributes to the shrine of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Abiha Institute donates ice bags to Husseini processions and mawakib in Holy Karbala. Abiha Institute, affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, donates ice bags to Husseini processions and mawakib. This work is aimed at facilitating the services provided to the pilgrims during the glorious Arbaeen walk in 2020. Experts at AhlulBayt Institute help pilgrims with religious questions. AhlulBayt Cultural and Charitable Institute, affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, set up centers in the holy city of Najaf to help the large numbers of pilgrims with their religious questions. One of these centers is stationed at pole number 366 in Najaf to Karbala Road, where pilgrims can meet face-to-face with experienced experts and discuss various topics on Islamic fiqh, beliefs, and history. Yaseen Husayniya honors Day of Arbaeen in Sydney, Australia. The Yaseen Husayniya and Mosque, affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Sydney, Australia, runs some special programs to honor the Day of Arbaeen and commemorates the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Rida, peace be upon him. These religious programs continue for 10 consecutive days, hosting large numbers of Shia believers and lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, in this country. AhlulBayt Center serves pilgrims with food and beverages in Holy Karbala. AhlulBayt Center, affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Diyala city of Iraq, continues to serve pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the holy city of Karbala. This center provides pilgrims with food and beverages and holds numerous religious programs and processions in Holy Karbala.